how do we know the true Mahdi has come? How can we identify him when he's here?
First of all, it's a good question. There is no religious responsibility that you have to regarding to identifying the Mahdi at all. But the Mahdi will become known because he takes the Sharia, the law that me and you all know, and he acts upon it. And based upon that, you have to support him. Not based on his identity as a Mahdi. So he's not a prophet. Prophets, you have to know he's a prophet, and I recognize him as a prophet, and I believe in him as a prophet. But the Mahdi is not an identity that you would have to know him and declare him to be the Mahdi. That's not the case. The Mahdi is his description. He's guided. He will come and he will apply the law of Islam as we all know it to be. And he will be followed by the scholars. And that'll be another sign that his truthfulness. And because of that, you have to support him. Just like today, you have to support when you see in the world stage today, there's a killer and a victim. You have to support the victim. You don't support the victim because he's the identity of victim. No, because he's actually a victim. So likewise, the Mahdi, his actions will speak for itself, and we will be obligated to follow him because of his actions. So much so the Prophet ﷺ said, go to him and give him allegiance even if you have to crawl on ice. Which means that he will be the truthful representative of Islam at that time and the stage on the global stage. So you will, just like today, every single person in the world has us picked a side. I'm with Israel, I'm against Israel, and I'm with the Palestinians. The entire world. If you go to Mexico, had no business with the Middle East, they have picked a side. Every single person has picked a side, right or wrong. Yeah. Allah has made communication like that. Videos, you cannot deny the truth anymore. Allah has done this so that every single person in the world will pick a side. I'm with this person, I'm against that person. Everyone in the world will pick a side. And we're seeing it right in front of our eyes. The whole world's picked a side, right? Same things are going to happen then. And probably the information will be far more clear because we're not even at the point of translation anymore yet. That every single YouTube video is automatically by AI translated into your language. That's going to happen soon. We're not at the point yet that every single person has a bandwidth. It's going to happen. And we're not at the point that everyone has a cell phone. What's going to happen? Every single person in the world will be connected to the internet soon. Very soon. Within maybe by 2030, there'll be no such thing as a person who is not connected to the internet with a phone. And by 2030, most likely, there's not a single person in the world who cannot access every single YouTube video that's out there or any video at all, because AI translations, subtitling will be prevalent and getting better and better and better with every usage and every video that gets uploaded. It'll have more and more information to draw from, to the point that the translations will be almost excellent. So a sheikh gives a speech somewhere in Egypt, you're in China, you can get the subtitle right there. No organization or person had to type that subtitle in.
Right.
In this manner, Allah spreads everything to everybody so that we can see who's going to choose which side. And everyone gets a fair chance to choose the truth or falsehood.
And you're optimistic that the access to truth will overwhelm the access to misinformation with deep fakes and kind of, the misinformation and disinformation campaign on the other end.
Well, we know that the Dajjal operates on lies. He operates on lies. It's all lies with him. But imagine you have a world like this, and then a prophet emerges. Who's going to compete with the Prophet Isa, right? And when Prophet Isa issues one message, I'm not saying this is what's going to happen, but I'm saying you can fathom it. You Prophet Isa issues one message to the world. How much of the world is going to be guided? One message. Imagine now a campaign, full-on campaign. Prophet Isa ibn Maryam is returning to the world. Whoever doesn't believe that is out of Islam.
Inshallah, we have the opportunity to recognize him as truth if it comes in our lifetime.